Yep, you heard that right. That crusty old quarter you just used at the vending machine could be worth more than a brand new Lamborghini Aventador. Feel that chill down your spine? Good, keep watching. Buried in ordinary pocket change, one rare 1965 no-mint Mark Washington quarter recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.50 million at auction. But here's the kicker, most people have no idea how to spot one. You might want to start. Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and it might just change your life forever. To understand why this quarter is so special, we have to go back to 1965. Picture this, the US Mint is in absolute chaos. It's the height of the coinage crisis, and silver is being removed from most US coins. Copper-nickel clad coins were taking over, and production lines were being pushed to their limits. But somewhere in this process, something went wrong. Instead of using the newer copper-nickel clad planchet, the Mint accidentally struck some 1965 quarters on 90% silver planchets. This wasn't supposed to happen. These errors weren't supposed to leave the Mint, but a few did. Now, before I tell you how to spot one, here's something that should really make you pay attention. Most people who own one of these coins have no idea. They spend it. Lose it. Use it to pay for gas. That's why these coins are so rare. And it's also why they're so valuable. Because finding one is like finding a needle in a haystack. So, how do you know if you're holding a $1 million quarter in your hand? Here's a quick breakdown of the 3 telltale signs you need to look for. No mint mark first, check just below the date on the front or obverse side of the coin. If you see a D or an S, it's not the one. The 1965 no mint mark quarter means it was minted in Philadelphia, and that's where most of these errors occurred. Next up, the silver test. Look at the edge of the coin. If you see that orange coppery stripe, it's a regular quarter. But if it looks like a smooth silver band with no copper? Ding ding ding. You might just be holding a winner. Here's the surefire way to know, weight. Regular 1965 quarters weigh 5.67 grams. But the 90% silver quarters weigh 6.25 grams. You'll need a jeweler's scale for this, but trust me, it's worth it. Imagine finding an extra $1 million in your pocket for the cost of a $10 scale. Still not convinced this is worth your time? Well, in 2023, one of these rare 1965 silver quarters sold at auction for over $1.50 million. That's right, one quarter. One slip up from 1965, one lucky collector, one life-changing payday. Imagine you find this quarter and cash in for $1.5 million. What's the first thing you're buying? A new house? A yacht? Drop it in the comments, I'm curious to know. Alright, now you know what to look for. But here's the thing, time is not on your side. Every day, these rare quarters are getting pulled out of circulation, found, and locked away in private collections forever. So don't wait. Check your change tonight. Look through your drawers, old purses, glove compartments, and that stash of vacation money you keep hidden. You could be sitting on a fortune and not even know it. And here's my warning, if you think I'll do it later, you won't. Don't be that person who finds out their old quarter was worth $1.5 million after it's already been spent on a pack of gum. By the way, if you do find one, I accept thank you gifts in the form of sports cars and vacation homes. Check your change today. Don't let someone else find your $1 million mistake. Alright, now it's your turn. You've got the knowledge, you've got the tools, and now you've got the motivation. Go check your coins. You know what to do next. And if you want to know about other coins like the 1943 steel penny or the ultra-rare 1972 double-die penny, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're uncovering coins that are worth more than your mortgage every single week. You don't have to be rich to get rich. Sometimes, it's as simple as looking in your own pocket. Don't miss your chance. See you next time. Think this is the rarest coin? Wait till you see the one that's worth 10 times as much. Coming up next week. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Stop. Yes, you. Before you drop that spare change in a vending machine, let me ask you this. What if I told you that one single quarter, a simple 1979 George Washington quarter, could be your golden ticket to financial freedom? Yes, I'm talking about a $1.40 million payday. Sounds impossible, right? Well, think again. Because today, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot this rare gem of a coin, why it's so valuable, and how you can cash in big if you happen to find one. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be rushing to check your loose change drawer, your car's cup holder, and that old piggy bank. Because, spoiler alert, it's not just collectors cashing in, regular, everyday people are striking it rich. 2.so if you're someone who dreams of wealth, success, and turning spare change into serious cash, buckle up. This could be your moment. And if you think this is just another coin video, think again. Stay with me, because I'm saving the most shocking reveal for the end. Ready? Let's go. Alright, so what's the deal with this 1979 D-Mint Mark George Washington quarter? Why is it worth over $1 million? And more importantly, how do you find one? Here's the backstory. Back in 1979, millions of these quarters were minted at the Denver Mint. That's what the little D on the front of the coin stands for. Now, most of these quarters were perfectly normal, everyday coins. But there was a mistake, and if you know anything about rare coins, you know that mistakes equals money. In fact, the rarer the mistake, the higher the payday. This particular mistake? Well, it's known as a die error. And it's so subtle, you'd never notice it unless you knew what to look for. But hold on, because I'm about to show you how to spot it, and this part is crucial. Take a look at this. See that small D under Washington's head? On most 1979 quarters, it's perfectly normal. But on a select few, that D is either misaligned, double-struck, or has a ghost-like appearance. It's subtle, but that's the money shot. This is what makes collectors lose their minds, and it's why auctions for these coins have gone up to $1.40 million. I know what you're thinking. Come on, how rare can it be? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's the kicker, while thousands of these coins were produced, only a handful have surfaced with this ultra-rare error. And because of that, collectors will pay a fortune to get their hands on one. By the way, if you're thinking, this guy's crazy, it's just a quarter, I hear you. But guess what? In 2019, one of these sold for over $1 million at auction. If that's just a quarter, I'll happily be crazy. Now, if you're still here, you're probably wondering, okay, but what if I do have one? What do I do next? Relax. I've got you covered. Because just spotting the coin is one thing. Cashing in is another story entirely. Here's how you turn this rare coin into cold, hard cash. Step 1, get it authenticated. That means you'll need to have it graded by a professional coin grading service. The most trusted? The PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Think of them as the Rolex appraisers of the coin world. Step 2, once it's authenticated, you've got options. You can list it for sale online, send it to an auction house, or, if you're really serious, get in touch with a private collector who's actively seeking this exact coin. Yes, there are entire networks of collectors hunting for this specific quarter. And they will pay top dollar if you've got the goods, and guess what? The only thing standing between you and a $1.4 million payday could be that coffee cup full of spare change sitting in your kitchen right now. But what if I told you there's an even bigger twist to this story? Because guess what? It's not just the 1979 D-Mint quarter you should be looking for. That's right. There are several other coins hiding in plain sight that are worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. And one of them might be in your pocket right now. If you think the 1979 D is the only valuable coin, think again. Coins from 1983, 1969, and even 2004 have had errors that made collectors go wild. I'll be covering those in an upcoming video, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to be ahead of the curve. And here's my challenge to you. Tonight, after you finish this video, I want you to grab a jar, a bag, or even just that old pile of change you forgot about in your car. Start digging. Look for that 1979 D quarter. Check that mint mark. Look for errors, misalignments, or doubling, and if you find one, send me a message or leave a comment below. Because I want to hear your story when you strike gold. Imagine the look on your friends' faces when you tell them you just turned 25 cents into $1 million. Crazy, right? But crazy things happen every day, and today might just be your turn. Alright, so you've got the knowledge, you've got the motivation, and now you have the chance to make it happen. Don't wait. Go check those coins. And if you're serious about building wealth from the coins hiding in your home, make sure to subscribe. This is just the beginning. More rare coins, bigger paydays, and insider secrets are on the way. Stay sharp, stay hungry, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't miss the next $1 million coin reveal. Hit that subscribe button now. Imagine holding a coin in your hand worth, not 25 cents, but a jaw-dropping $1.30 million. Yes, you heard that right. A plain-looking quarter, minted in 1988, with the letter P stamped on it, could change your life forever. And the craziest part? You might have one sitting in a jar of change right now. Wait, did you just glance at the jar of coins on your kitchen counter? Yeah, I saw that. You're not alone, and stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to cash in on it. But here's the kicker: not every 1988 P quarter is worth millions. It's a very specific detail that could make you a fortune, or leave you with just pocket change. Miss it, and you could be tossing away a life-changing opportunity. So if you've ever dreamed of living a wealthy lifestyle without hitting the lottery, this is your shot. And just wait until you hear why collectors are paying over $1.3 million for this coin. It's not what you think. To understand the value of the 1988 P. George Washington quarter, we have to go back in time. Picture it, the year is 1988. Gas is 91 cents a gallon, everyone's wearing denim jackets, and the US Mint is cranking out billions of coins, including quarters. Back when 25 cents could actually buy you something, remember that? But hidden among those billions of coins was a mistake. A mistake so subtle that it went unnoticed for decades. A tiny, almost imperceptible detail that has now made it one of the most sought-after coins in US history. The key to this mystery? It's right here, that little P. But that's not all. There's another crucial factor that separates a regular quarter from a $1 million coin. In just a moment, I'll show you exactly what that factor is, and trust me, it's not what you think. Here's where things get interesting. Most 1988 quarters have a design that matches the Washington quarters minted from 1974 onward. But this version, the one worth $1.3 million, features a design detail from an entirely different year. A mix-up at the mint. They accidentally used a diamond for a 1989 quarter, but it was stamped on a 1988 quarter. This is called a transitional error, and it drives collectors wild. Look here, on a regular 1988 quarter, the initials FG, for designer Frank Gasparo, are sharp and clear. But on this ultra-rare version, the FG is faint, almost ghost-like. That small, almost invisible difference is what makes it worth a fortune. Yep, a single mistake at the mint is now worth more than your house. Wild, right? So how did it go from being a mistake to $1 million masterpiece? Demand. When coin collectors find something this rare, they'll pay big money to own it. Auctions are where the real magic happens. Take this auction from 2023, a single 1988 P transitional error quarter sold for, you guessed it, over $1.3 million. Here's the best part: you don't need to be a collector or a coin expert to cash in. This could be in your coin jar right now. Yes, your jar. But if you want to know how to find out if your quarter is the one, I'll show you the exact steps next. Alright, it's time to see if you've got the golden ticket. Grab your change jar, wallet, or that cup holder stash in your car. Here's what you're looking for. Step 1, look for a 1988 quarter. Step 2, check for the P mint mark right next to Washington's ponytail. Step 3, examine the initials FG below the eagle on the back. If the initials look faint, you might be in luck. Don't have a magnifying glass? Use your phone camera, zoom in, and snap a picture. You'll see it clear as day. You walk into a coin shop with an old quarter, and you walk out with a check that could pay off your house, your car, and maybe even fund your dream retirement. That's the power of knowledge. But here's the deal: every day, people unknowingly spend rare coins as pocket change. Don't be that person. Take 10 minutes to check your quarters tonight. It could be the easiest million you ever make. If you found this valuable, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell, because next week, I'll be showing you how a rare penny could be worth even more. See you then. Imagine holding a coin worth more than a Lamborghini in the palm of your hand. Sounds unreal, right? But what if I told you that a simple George Washington quarter dollar from 1989 could be worth, wait for it, over $1.2 million? Yes, you heard that right. Now, before you rush to check your coin jar, let me warn you, 99% of people will miss this hidden treasure. Why? Because they're looking at the wrong details. But you won't make that mistake. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what to look for, how to identify the rarest of the rare, and most importantly, why this quarter is sending shockwaves through the coin collecting world. Stay with me, because halfway through, I'm going to reveal the one mistake that could cost you a fortune if you own this coin. And trust me, you don't want to be the person who unknowingly spends a $1.2 million coin on a soda. By the end of this video, you'll know if you have a retirement fund hiding in your spare change. But here's the catch, this opportunity won't last forever. Coins like these are snatched up faster than you can say quarter dollar, so if you want to cash in, you'll need to act fast. Besides, do you really want to be the person telling your grandkids, yeah, I had $1 million coin once, but I accidentally used it at a vending machine? Yeah, didn't think so. So, what makes this 1989 P Mint marked George Washington quarter so special? Let me break it down for you. Back in 1989, the US Mint produced millions of quarters. Most of them are completely ordinary, just your average 25 cents. But, every so often, something goes wrong during the minting process. And when it does, that error can turn a pocket change coin into a small fortune. The coin we're talking about today is part of a rare breed known as error coins. These are coins that have slight imperfections due to problems during production. But this isn't just any error. No, this one is the golden ticket. Collectors and investors are hunting for a specific type of 1989 quarter with the P Mint mark, which, by the way, stands for the Philadelphia Mint. But it's not the mint mark alone that makes it valuable. This coin has an error that's so subtle, most people overlook it. The error is known as a double die error, meaning certain parts of the design look like they've been stamped twice. If you're lucky enough to spot it, you could be sitting on $1 million payday. And here's the kicker, you don't need a microscope to see it. In fact, I'll tell you exactly where to look in just a moment. But first, let me ask you this. If you had a $1.2 million coin right now, what's the first thing you'd do with that money? Drop it in the comments below, because your answer might surprise you once you learn just how close you could be to finding this life-changing treasure. Alright, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. How do you spot one of these ultra-rare 1989 quarters? Here's the checklist you need to follow. Look for the P Mint mark, check the In God We Trust letters, are they doubled? This is the biggest giveaway. Look for any signs of shadowy, overlapping letters, look at the year 1989. Does it look bold, almost like it's been stamped twice? If yes, you could be holding a fortune. Look, I know it sounds too good to be true, but coins like these have sold at auctions for over $1 million. And not just once, it's happened multiple times. Do you really think people are throwing that kind of cash around for nothing? Nope. Here's what you need to do next. Check your drawers, your jars, and your pockets. Every quarter counts, and not just quarters from 1989. Error coins exist in other years too, but this specific quarter with the P Mint mark is in a league of its own. Now, I promised I'd reveal the biggest mistake people make when they find one of these coins. They try to sell it to the first person who offers them cash. And you know what happens? They get ripped off. Coin dealers will lowball you every time. Don't be that person. Instead, take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll certify its authenticity, and that is what drives up the value at auction. Here's the deal. Coins like this are rare, but they do show up in everyday circulation. And as collectors snatch them up, there will be fewer and fewer left. If you're serious about cashing in, don't wait. Check your coins, get them graded, and lock in your future wealth. If you're feeling inspired right now, good. Because this opportunity won't be around forever. Every day, people are digging through their old change, and once these coins are found, they're gone. No second chances. So, get up, get searching, and when you find that hidden gem, you'll thank yourself for taking action today. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. There could be friends or family sitting on a fortune right now without even knowing it. So, share this video with them, it might just change their life. And if you want more videos like this, rare coins, hidden treasures, and real ways to cash in, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I promise, you won't want to miss the next one.